Hi, this is Ramu. Today I'm going to demonstrate RPOT, a Remote Proctor Online Test. RPOT is a tool to writing online exams through virtual environment. First, I need to mention one point here. It is proud to say this was developed by our own IRE team in the pandemic situation, just very short time. So really thanks to all the team who involved in this development as well as the suggestions. What is a proctored exam? In the proctored exam, three kinds of users are there: students, invigilators, and the proctors. Every 4 students, we will allocate one supervisor. The supervisor task is to monitor your exam throughout 2 hours duration. Every 3 supervisors, we have one proctor. The proctor is the person who are going to observe your exam for the smooth conduction, and they have a provision to start and stop your exam, as well as if you have any violations are happen, so he is the person to terminate your exam also. So this is the thing, one supervisor contains 4 students and one proctor contains 3 supervisors, the monitoring. And you'll get the information through your telegram, the phone numbers, proctors as well as the supervisors before 1 hour start of the exam. The features of the RPOT tool. These are the features are available with our RPOT. The first thing is the video conferencing exam. So we'll record everything in our cloud. And any violations or anything happen, the exam branch is a provision to recheck your details. And also see, these are the features. Monitor live streaming of a candidate view and video recording is available in any future references, and live chat is also enabled. And proctor has a facility to start and stop your exam. If you have any violations or anything happen, they have a provision to start and stop your exam. And also a detailed enter examination audit is available because the video is available. That is why if any malpractices are happened or observed, so we will go through the video which is recorded in the previously, and we will, based on the video, the committee will take the decision. And we don't have a concurrent logins. This system is not allowing to log in more than 2 users at a time. And the facility to upload answers is available. Facility means after writing the exams, this tool is allowing you to upload your answer script to the RPOT. And it is a user friendly. It allows, this is your tablet and mobile and computer, laptops, and all the devices it will allow. And most of the students are raising the questions, sir, what happens if the Zoom is disconnected? So we're allowing maximum 15 minutes time if you're not in live. Means if any genuine reasons, we're allowing up to 15 minutes. Beyond that, we are going to close or terminate your exam. Be careful with that network issue before going to start your exam. The next thing is the question paper and pattern duration. The question paper contains 2 sections. The section 1 contains 8 questions and section 2 contains 10 questions. In section 1, you need to write only 4 questions, and up to 100 words, you should use only 1 page. And coming to the section 2, you go for the up to 2 pages and the maximum 200 words. So you should follow these guidelines strictly. Don't go beyond that. And the 2 hours of exam and 20 minutes to we are giving to upload and scan purpose. And you should log in before 30 minutes into the CMS for the smooth conduction. These are the preparation before day of exam. See, you should prepare with the 2 different network providers and 2 different network, 2 mobile or laptop devices. Because one device is for the Zoom device and another for your CMS upload and checking your question papers. See, the first thing is the 2 internet connections, 2 different SIMs because of the network issue. If one's facing a problem, you just go for the another SIM. And the alternative purpose, you should go for the 2 different types of SIM. Next, the 2 devices with a good front cam enabled devices for the Zoom facility. So one device for the Zoom and another device for the exam purpose, right? So just see that the third point, one device with the good front cam should be used for the Zoom. So you should use a Zoom device as your laptop or the mobile device. There is no issue, but be careful with that second device which you are going to write an exam. That device should be mobile. If you don't have a scanner, because you need to scan and upload your documents into the RPOT. For that purpose, you require only mobile device. This laptop is not possible to write the exam. The scanning purpose, right? If you have a separate scanner, then you go for the second device is also mobile. There is no issue. And you should ready with the 10 A4 size papers. The papers are numbered from the 1 to 20 pages. And one more page for the cover page and one more extra page for the question paper writing. So these are all the things you should keep it ready before going to start the exam, right? And also you should check your domain email ID is working or not. If it is not, you just arrange all the things before day of the exam. coming to the first process, if when you log in into your CMS login, you will get identify that the R port is there, right? R port. When you click on this, the first device, you just go to the first device, Zoom device, right? So in that, you will just find the link Zoom. You just click on the Zoom link, you enter into the Zoom ID, which you are going to use into the Zoom login. That should be the domain email ID only. Domain email ID only. When you log in into the Zoom, you just keep it the device 6 feet away from you. Before going to place, you just show your room environment. Room tour. And also you should behind the door. You don't allow to sit in the open area and any corridor, anywhere. Only you should sit inside the room that's behind the door only. And you should arrange your device, your working environment. The work environment should be very visible to the proctor as well as the supervisor. The next thing is, after you take the second device and again you log in into the CMS and you just click on the, after the Zoom, you just click next. This page will appear in the second device. You just check your photo which is appeared here, and the take photo is there, right? Here the take photo, by using take photo, you can go for the take that photo, and if your photo is not proper visible, you just go for the another shot for the take photo. After getting the proper photo, you just click the next. This page will appear. Just note down all this details in the cover page, and you check your details. If any problem is there, you just call to your proctor or supervisor. The numbers are already available with you the day of exam. After that, you just press the submit details, and this page will appear. This is the declaration page. You just go through all the points which they mention, and you just accept and submit the declaration. When all this process is over, then this is the turn for the proctor. The proctor check your details. If all the details are correct and it's a validate, and they allowing you to write an exam. If they allow, then you'll get a question paper. This is the question paper. Please note down all this question paper. You have an extra page, right? The question paper page. In this page, you just write down all the questions, and your task is to upload the question paper which you wrote on the page. You need to scan and upload into the R part. So here we have an extra tool. The tool is to check the handwriting which you wrote in the question paper and match with the last sem papers. So is image processing techniques. By using image processing techniques, we're going to compare your handwriting with the previous test, and that if it is valid, then your answer scripts go for the evaluation. Otherwise, you'll go to the malpractice only. Right after the question paper upload, now you'll start your exam, and your time is also starts now. So when you start your exam, after the completion of all the question, after completion of the 2 hours, next you just use one of the scanner, CAM scanner or Adobe scanner, which is available with your mobile operating system. You just download and keep it ready before day of exam. So you just scan all the answer scripts one by one, page by page, and after all the scan, just you have this facility is available after approving your proctor. Then you have a facility to upload one by one document. See, the first one is a cover page. Including cover page, you need to upload 21 pages. 21 pages. So each and every page you need to upload. This is the way you have to upload each and every page. After uploading all the pages, so you have one option is a confirmation and the finish exam. But this will happen only after 2 hours only. So you have to sit until the exam time is over. You don't have a provision to leave the exam in middle. So after the completion of the exam, you need to make a single PDF, and you need to mail to the proctor mail ID, so that will get through your chat box. After that, the proctor will send to the exam branch through, this is his task. So no need to worry on behalf of you. Next thing, these are the instructions you need to remember. You should start the answer script from the page number 1. Page number 1. Next thing is, this is a very, very important. Each page you need to mention the exam code. Exam secret code. The answer scripts. Each answer script you should mention the exam secret code, and if you write any roll number or anything personal details, the answer scripts goes to null and void. Be careful with that. And you should upload the cover page, and including the 20 pages. Total you need to upload 21 pages. 21 pages. So remain seated until the end of the exam. Next thing, this is the things already we discussed in the demonstration. So the 20 pages you need to make a single PDF and send to the from roll number IRE.ac to the proctor email ID. The next thing is, this is the format of your file name. File name should be the roll number and underscore compiler construction and subject code. right? In case of the file size is more than 25 MB, you just use a Google Drive and share the drive. After the students are submitting the properly scanned filed answer sheets, students can leave the meeting after approved by the supervisor. So students will give the 20 minutes and upload the answer scripts. So we have a 2 hours exam, 20 minutes for your uploading process. And after that, you need to post all the original document, the answer scripts, hard copies to the controller of examinations, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Dundigal 50043, Hyderabad, Medchal, Malkazgiri District, Telangana. Please remember the second point, the scanned answer scripts submitted during the exam, online exams are the final. So we don't want about these hard copies, but this is a record purpose. We only start your evaluation of your answer scripts after receiving your hard copy, right? These are the contact details. If you have any doubts or any queries regarding the exam before any time, you just contact any one of the number. You will get the solutions from your queries. So good luck. Thank you for upcoming exam.